phenomenal lunch.
That chicken was the bomb.
Yeah, that was great. So we're jumping right into this. Ran across this guy to agree to sit down with us. So Plumao, if you can, give us your name, what you do, and who you're with.
Okay. My name is Pulimo Papa. I'm a registered land surveyor from American Samoa. And I work in a company, actually a government entity in American Samoa, which is American Samoa Power Authority.
Okay.
And yeah, basically we do a lot of, pretty much a lot of stuff that I learned, doing a lot of research on my own, try to get into GIS, because I'm actually a GIS person, CAD person, and actually a surveyor at the same time. So
So you're what we call a unicorn.
You do it all.
it's just that we don't have that resources or anybody back home that can actually do like separate things. So when I see around, like you have your own GIS analyst, your own CAD technician, and your own survey crew. But back home, everything I'm trying to put all the pieces into the puzzle so everybody can understand what we provide or the output that we come up with. So that's with that being said is that yeah, I do almost everything. So I'm here to learn a lot and obtain a lot of knowledge around
Sure.
here and exposed to a lot of new stuff that I'm seeing around. Because we have like software as GPS and stuff like that back home, which is we actually bought it from one of the exhibitors around here.
Oh, really?
It's the survey supply guys.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully it's still working good, and they're supporting you well. And
Uh, they've been really give us a good support on technical support as well.
Okay.
But the only thing I was here and hoping I can get info from is we have a Trinity Pro drone that was from recently bought, but the thing with that we never have training or anything. The drone, it's just the drone itself, no software, no nothing.
Oh, okay.
So we kind of dropped the ball there because I was supposed to follow up on things, but I kind of dropped the ball there because they bought it from somebody else, not even because the personnel inside the procurement don't really understand what I'm
Sure, yeah.
requesting. So
Yeah, a drone shows up and they're like, yeah, just go use it.
Yeah.
And it's
And
just
I
not that
told-
easy. I'm
I-
pretty sure you can find somebody in this room that can
Yeah,
probably help you with that.
I've been
too.
talking to a lot of exhibitors around here, and they're really familiar with the Trinity Pro that I have, and I'm hoping I get a contract and get a go from them, so at least one of them can come over to our to help us up on UA.
So tell us a little more. What's the biggest need, or what's the demand for using the drone or surveying in American Samoa?
Okay, since we're a utility company, we are in water alignments, upgrading of the water lines because
Mhm.
before it was the HDPE water lines that we have.
Oh, sure.
We're replacing those right now, and we have like we're even our electric is within ASPA 2 as well, sewer line, and then what's a solid waste.
Okay.
Everything is held in one company, which is asphalt. So imagine that all those four divisions, we have to survey every single one. On top of that, we have to renew all upcoming old leases, and then the need of drone is to help us out with our workload.
Okay, sure.
So that's why it's kind of easy for the engineers to just to have just easy layout of where they expect the alignment's going to be at, and all that.
What's a day in the life like? I mean, is it survey in the morning and
Yeah.
then come back in and CAD work, or what?
tell me it's much
Yeah.
funner.
And give me a little context. How big is the island?
Yeah, our population is around 60,000.
Okay.
It's not that big. Yeah, we met some of the colleagues around here that they've been to the island, and they really enjoy being there too as well. And the life there is really like I'm only running a 6-man group, so like I said, we have limited resources to help us out there, but the way you hear your presentation this morning, you have to work with whatever you have so far to
Yeah.
make it work. So Yeah, so in a 6-man crew, what I actually do is we only have 2 vehicles. So I drop off one crew on a certain areas and drop off the other one. On a certain But the funny thing is, when it rains, nobody they try to cover up our equipment and then they stand in the rain, because it's the equipment that we taking care of it because it's help us
sure.
a lot with our workload.
Yeah.
Well, and that equipment isn't cheap either, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. It isn't cheap. Those are the challenges that we have back home and GIS. GIS, one of the biggest right now is like easy for uh estimates, customer estimates and all that. So
Mhm.
that's why there's a big need in it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in my and on my plate that I wanted to resolve, but it's just me out there, and then I'm trying to have other engineers come help me out or GIS. We don't have a GIS analyst in our office. It's just me out there, and then try to figure out the pieces of the puzzle, and then while I go through day by day.
How did you get into this business?
So I have a old. There's a old. I was a 21 Jango in the military,
Okay.
which is a survey technician. So when I was really interested in it, and I like working with exploring the new stuff like how this thing work, and then I all started with a total station, then started taking some angle measurements and the guy that used to work here in Hawaii came over there and had run a business, a survey business. So I went in and applied for a job for it. And well, I didn't apply, but somebody recommended my name to
Okay.
So I have to ask, how long was the flight to get here for the conference?
5 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Same for
Yeah,
us.
that's same. Yeah, ours a little longer.
Yeah, my colleague told me that there's a conference in the San Diego conference, the SRE conference, and I told him, you know me, I hate flying. So when we look up, there's a Pacific Rim a conference. I told him I'm gonna go.
It's the closest one. Well, then, which one? There's a conference in New Zealand coming up. Is that FIG?
Yeah, FIG.
Yeah,
So yeah. What does it stand for? International something or other.
yeah.
Have you heard of the FIG or FIG con?
No, never.
Do you do any collaboration with like New Zealand or Australia, anything that direction?
Yeah, there's a few companies that are in American Samoa that we do collaboration. In fact, that after these guys, the service suppliers came over and done some training for our equipment, and then they requested it a training as well. So I kind of trained them how to use the same way we were using it back in American Samoa.
It's awesome. And so there's obviously an active military base there now, and you interact with them as well. Is there a lot of work that you're doing with them, or
Well, we hardly I never had any work done for them. So, but if there's any request, it would have come through one of the agencies that we have is our Department of Public Works.
Okay.
Yeah, they go through them. If they needed help, then they request help to them to us.
Interesting. And I did misspeak. The FIG conference is in Brisbane, Australia.
okay, so not New Zealand,
Uh,
no
uh,
hobbits.
April 4th or April 7th through the 10th.
So no, pretty close. You'd have to get mobilized and get back on a plane. So maybe not. much-
Yeah, I don't know if you can make that quick of a turn. So what do you love about GIS and surveying?
That really to me is about data collection. Um, the the way that we bring the data in and the way we use the data. That's one of the things I really like about it. You know, when you click of a button, you see a lot of attributes and stuff on a JS. That's one of the ways that one of the things that I want to go forth with our company. Right now, we don't have any JS hub or portal or whatever. It's just a database that I have that my guys are using as say JS. For now.
Now, do you have like an Esri license or maybe QGIS? Like what type of GIS are y'all using?
So we have a Esri enterprise license. So so all the agencies within the government, our Mexican government pays a partial amount I think every year or every 2 years, so we can get the enterprise license.
So we just got to get you some help to get them dashboards up.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll talk after.
But I
this.
bet you said in the speech this morning, it's super easy now.
I hope.
Yeah, when you have time, right? You got all
Yeah.
this time. Yeah,
Yeah.
in between dropping people off, making sure you're doing all the other things. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Puma, really appreciate you coming on, spending some time with us. We do ask everyone one question. Do you have a mantra that you live by?
Or any wise words you would tell somebody getting into the profession?
Yeah, or what? Yeah, what would you tell somebody if they were thinking about this profession?
Well, to me, like what I say, that every ideas or every um aspect of an idea, you have to move forward with. That's my mentality because here I am, somebody that doesn't even know anything about GIS or anything. But to me, if somebody else can do it, if there's an idea there, I know it can be it can be come to life. And then that's what I want to come up with here. Is I've been exposed to a lot of stuff like you said in the presentation, and then to me it's thinking and I'm thinking positive about it. And when I go back home, I have some ideas of how my group gonna work out, and I'm gonna have a lot of interviews for personnel to add into our group
Oh, okay.
because now I have a bigger idea that's it can't be just me doing all this.
Right.
I need help. So I'm gonna put that idea into reality within the next year or so.
So it sounds like we need to have them back in a year to check in and
It
make
does.
sure that this,
Yeah,
keep you
does.
accountable.
Not only that, I want to be back here to learn more about what's
Yeah,
going on
sure.
in the
Yeah,
program.
yeah. 2 days isn't quite enough,
Yeah.
right? Appreciate you taking some time with us. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the conference.
It's a perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, that was good.
It's so cool.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
You-
You have a business
I
card?
do.
Yeah, I put some up there. I'll give them.